Yeah. Ow! What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Friday night. We're here. We're here. It's time. It is time to go earn. Yes, indeed. Yo, how you feeling? We got an epic experience for you tonight on this epic Friday, this magnificent Friday, this Good Friday.
This Good Friday. Yow.
Smash that like. It's like smashing season. Let's get all the family in. Post that link on Twitter. Post that link on LinkedIn. Post that link on Instagram. I'll check periodically so I can retweet and repost all that. Film yourself on your story and tag me in it so I can see you getting down. And I can repost that. It's Friday. It's the third quarantine Friday. Which means it's gonna be the best quarantine Friday. Mythic Friday. That's right. Yeah, what is cracking? How you doing? Shouts out to everyone who's logged in early. We had to push the stream back an hour. You know, it was just preparing epic activities. Could have gone live at 6, but there would have been I think like 89 less songs for the party section. And yeah, and what else? Yeah, put together a very special Meaningwave live set. So we can have two. We're gonna have a Meaningwave live set, then we're gonna have a goddamn party right after. We're gonna go Yeah. Smash that like, baby. We got a 44-44 going on right now. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. We getting ready? Oh, we're ready. You know you gotta do this thing. Did I tweet everywhere? Let me check the Twitter. Let me check the Twitter. Yeah. Nice one, Ryan Morgan. Man like Ryan Morgan tweeting that link. What a guy. Hey, man like Jaden tweeting that link. What a guy. Sarah L retweeting that link. What a girl. Woo! Baby, about to hit that camera button. We got new stuff going on. We got new stuff. We always got new stuff. I told you, incremental improvements. We just like switch up, just crank it up a little bit every day. Every day. Yeah, baby, we in here. Yow. Woo. Hey. Smash that like mystery. Human species bow. Some kind of mystery. Yeah. Human species bow. Some kind. Ooh. Hey. Yeah. Wow. Ricky, wow. Now. Yeah. Bow. Yeah, that's right, baby. Epic jackets only in 2020. You know, I feel it's important, just because we happen to be in the house, you ain't got to dress like you're in the house, you know what I mean? It's Friday night. It's Friday night, man. We don't act accordingly. It's that quarantine stream number 26. We are going to act accordingly. You know what I mean? We're going to make our ancestors proud. We're not going to fuck around. Not even slightly. Why? Why do that? Why do that? You know? Why do that? Man like Quintus Curtius. Ooh, so much delay today. Yeah, get down. Friday night. You know, Quintus Curtius, he's a good guy to follow on Twitter. You know, he transcribes a lot of old Stoic texts. He's a cool guy. You know what I mean? And he just straight up just wears a suit to work every day, right? And he works in the house. He just gets up and puts on a suit. You know what I mean? He keeps it regulated. He keeps those vibes regulated. You know what I mean? Now, your man Marcus Aurelius did say something about not dressing up to stroll around the house, right? But we ain't just strolling around the house. We're engaging in epic activities. It's Friday night. Oi! It's Friday night. Hey, look, here comes the wife. She's dressed up as well. Wife is looking good. What up, baby? What you got there? Come say hi. You leave my light alone and come say hi. You can go out in a minute, but you got to say hi first. God damn it. What do you think this is? Wife's just re-emerged. She's been out somewhere. And she just turned up. Come say hi. All right, baby. Yeah, look at this. Hey. All right, baby, looking good.
You said, I heard you downstairs, you said epic jackets only in 2020. So then I was like, well, I'm going to sit on the roof and have... Oh, sorry. I'm going to sit on the roof. I may as well sit in my nice big jacket.
Sit on the roof in your fine fur coat.
I am. My sister bought it for me at Christmas and I never wear it because it's so hot in Los Angeles. And I thought I would go enjoy the sunset and listen to the stream on the roof in my big coat. There we go. End of story. Anyway, love you guys.
Love you, baby. Don't fuck with my lights. You are gonna fuck with my lights. Yeah. Yo, is my lighting totally gone? Yeah, my lighting's gone to shit. Never mind. What are you gonna do? Boom! We're there. It's Friday. How are you feeling? How is everybody? Shouts out to everyone who's locked in. Sheila says, so cute. Hi, Mama Don. That's nice. Sheila says, I love you guys. Toast says, she's got clout. Dylan says, sourcing on him. Yeah. Who else says things? Actor says, yeah. Cindy says, gorgeous, darling. Amanda Goggins says, lovely. Yeah, lovely. Lovely activities only in 2020. Dylan says, don't fuck with my lights. Peace over. Miss Dunn in the house. Nice jackets all around, says Chef Kent. That's right. You know, Mama Dunn, yeah, don't worry, Mama Dunn ain't going nowhere. She's on the roof. I'm in the penthouse. We're in the penthouse, right? We're penthouse, and we got a penthouse in West Hollywood. Oh my God. That's how we get down. Ha ha. We got a roof. Ha ha. Amazing. And I'm in the upstairs room that I've converted into the new studio. And it's got a door on it, and you can step out onto the roof. And you can sit there, and you can look around, and you can see all the strange activities. Thank you, Andrew Klein, for the super chat. Says your family is beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. And love to your family, my goodness. And, you know, love to the whole Meaning family. Love to the whole Meaning tribe. All you beautiful people gathered here today on this auspicious day of our Lord. 2020 AD. April. What is it? April 10th. And it is
Good Friday. It's Good Friday, baby. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, it is, baby.
You know? It's Good Friday, and we're just going to do our best to regulate those vibes and make sure those vibes are correct on this Good Friday. Yeah, we indoors. Yeah, they're getting crazy out. Stuff is getting crazy out there, you know. But we're gonna party like it's 1999, and we're gonna party like it's the eve of the new world. Because guess what? It's the eve of the new world. A new world is being born all around us, and we're just we're getting ready to step out into that beautiful new world. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. It's going to have really good internet. Shouts out to the VM Fuego. Just upgraded that membership to level 2. Level 2, baby! That means you can download this music that's playing right now. Because that's up there for you to download on the members tab. You can just hit the post and download this whole album. That album's called Stoic Beats. Stoic Beats, the Marcus Aurelius instrumentals. These are the instrumentals from the Meditations Volume 1 album. It's a beautiful instrumental album. I listened to it today with everybody else on the stream, and I was like, damn, this is good. This is
good. Like, really good. I was very proud. I was very proud
of it, brothers and sisters, because you know I don't listen to my own shit, apart from when I'm playing it on these streams, you know? So I hadn't listened to that since I finished it, and I was like, damn, that's really good. Praise the Lord. You know? It was really good. So thank you to everyone who was locked in for that. That was lovely earlier. You know, we regulated those vibes at 1 p.m. PST. Members assemble, smash that like, get that shit together. We're going to go in. We're about to do a really epic Meaningwave live set. I just put that shit together just in the past hour or two. I've been here working behind the scenes, getting stuff ready for the stream. This ain't no just turn on the webcam and like see what's cracking job. You know, we're putting in effort. We're making sure we got new records for you. We're making sure we got new regulation activities for you. We got new vibes. We got new, new stuff. Well, just righteousness. You know, because it's that time. It's that time. It's time to party on a Friday night. Yeah, that's right, baby. The vibes, regulation. Oh, look at those two in tandem. They tell a whole different story. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Shouts out to everyone who's locked in. Shouts out to all the members. Shouts out to all the new members. I think we're like 4 members away from unlocking a new bunch of emojis. We get like 5 more. And maybe we'll vote on what they are. Maybe you can contribute some if you like. You know, if you're a kind of an artist of the emoji medium, you know, the GIF medium, and an artist of small pictures, 36 by 36, and you've got something that you wanna add to this community, to this experience, then maybe you should, baby. Maybe you should. You know? Share that light with the world. Share your light with the world, brothers and sisters. Let's go to camera 2. That's what's going on in camera 2. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can see, look, the trousers match the suit, right? Regulators! You know, regulation. We got the Batman knuckle duster, just in case anybody tries flex. You know, in case anybody like climbs at the drain pipe and tries to get in the door, we got that for them. You know what I mean? We got the Batman vibes. Boomf, boomf, right? It's important. Stay regulated. You know what I mean? If you don't happen to have like a stick, you know what I mean? A stick in the house, then make sure you got at least a Batman knuckle duster. Regulate those vibes. Aye. Yeah, smash that like. We need 100 likes to get into the set. So if you've not smashed that like, you better smash that like. All right, we've got to get into the set. We've got to do some stuff. We've got parties to create. You know, to create. Actor says a good vibes emoji would be awesome, right? A good vibes emoji, exactly. This is the current vibes emoji. You know, that's those vibes. You know, there's those V for victory vibes. You know what I mean? Shabba. That's them ones. But yeah, I think you're right. So anyone wants to engage in that system, then have it up. Prolific Endangered says, I've been listening to your work again. Regulated. Nice. Good. I'm glad. Proud of you. DS says Serenity. Exactly. He also says skirt, and I've got a noise for that. That's KRS-One. Where's my skirt noise? Skirt. There it is. Skirt. Can anyone guess who that is saying skirt? That's a famous person. Skirt. Well, I don't know. He's pretty famous. Skirt. He's particularly famous if you were hanging around Houston shopping malls in like 2007. Skirt. Ooh, what's that one? What is that doing on my board? That was not supposed to be there. Yeah! Shouts out to Lil Wayne in 2005. That was an epic time to be alive. Certainly it was. Yeah. We're getting it in. We're going to go in. We've got 2 super sets lined up. We're going to get very, very epic. We're going to get very, very joyful. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited about the vibes out in the world today. You know, we've seen some signs. You asked for signs, and signs were sent, you know. Signs are being sent. No, it's not Barack. It's not Barry Bam Bam. It's not Bam Bam Bigelow Bama. It's Riff Raff. I should have let you guess a bit more, but I was so amused by the idea that I would have Barack Obama saying skirt on my board. Yo. Nah, man, no, Riff Raff. Makes noise for Riff Raff. Yeah. Ooh. Hey. Riff Raff Reezy in the place to beezy. So yeah, shouts out to everyone who's looked in. Shouts out to everyone who's been copying that new album. Shouts out to everyone who's been sharing the Gary V album, which dropped just a week ago today. You know, we haven't even really pushed it very much, you know, because our pushing basically involves you guys spreading links and then me retweeting that. But I did think for this one, maybe we'd do some Facebook ads, like put $50 into a Facebook ad. And I wanted to, but then Facebook had banned me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I tweeted something mean about Facebook the other day, and now they've banned me from utilizing the tools of their platform. But you know, what are you gonna do? They've got this thing on Facebook, right? This that gives you like a percentage thing of how quick you respond to messages. You know, and mine's on 0%. Mine's on 0. And that's because I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook, because Facebook is the worst place on the internet, pretty much, you know? So I try not to spend too much time there. And also don't like being bullied into like looking at the inbox over there. I'd rather people contacted me anywhere else, really. Like anywhere else. So I apologize if you've sent me a message on Facebook and I haven't responded this week. I just don't like going there, man. It's just, you know what it is? Like Facebook was, that was when they tried to really destroy what was wonderful about the internet. Jared Lanier talks about this in a book of his that I read once. It used to be that the internet, everyone had a website. You know, you just had your own. There wasn't social media. You made your own website, and that website was a reflection of you, a reflection of your personality. And every website looked different, and it was designed different, and it was formulated different, and it was, you know, it had different GIFs on it. There'd be a waterfall GIF. Maybe somebody liked sort of like sparkly anime girls or whatever it was. Everyone's website looked different, and then Friendster came along, you know, and everyone's Friendster looked different. MySpace came along, and everyone's MySpace page looked very different, and everyone would hack it and spend a whole bunch of time like making their MySpace page look very different to everyone else's. And you'd have your music player, and you'd be like, this is my tunes that I like, you know? And this is my color scheme, and this is my ostentatious gifts, and right down to this is my favorite 8 humans that I want to show off. You know, there was something weird about that, but, you know, everyone had Tila Tequila for whatever reason. I wonder what she's up to. She got yeeted off the internet in 2016. She was an early casualty of the meme wars, you know? They took her down for sharing pictures of frogs. They didn't like that. Don't you be sharing pictures of frogs, formally incredibly popular young woman, you know? Anyway, yeah, so the internet was, it was, you know, it just reflected everyone's individuality. It was like a giant hall of mirrors for everyone's quirks and craziness, and it was beautiful. And then along came Facebook, dunk, in like 2004 or something. I remember when it appeared, I was like, I don't want one of these. It's ugly. They all look the same. It's just like a bluey, grey. It's gross, and you can't put any GIFs on it. You can't put your favorite songs or whatever. But it's like everyone was getting one, and that's where you had to communicate with certain people. So you had to do it, you know. And then suddenly, next thing you knew, the whole internet, everything just looked the same. Everyone's website looked like everyone else's website. Everyone else's comment section looked like everyone else's comment section. Everything was just this sort of dull, just sort of oatmeal. Like it looked like one of those offices from like a show like The Office. You know, everything just looked like the inside of a photocopier lid or something. It was very strange, you know. I don't know what they were up to. Oh man, do you know what they were up to? They were up to, you know, some darkness. They were up to some dark art activities, you know, some dark activities. That's what they were up to. But you know, I think a great reckoning is coming for the for the Zucks of the world, for those people who tried to turn the whole internet into an office, a very dull, miserable office at that. There is a reckoning coming for you. I see it happening every day. The internet is reverting to its original form. It's reverting to that original, joyful, psychedelic, anarchistic, sort of like celebratory, joyous party. When it started, the internet was a party. That's what it was. It was a party. Everyone just went on there and like, with their freak flag flying, whoop, we on the internet. I like this thing. Oh yeah, I like this thing too. Dope. Yeah, me, wow, wicked. Yo, how about this thing and this thing equal? Woo, woo, woo. You know, everyone was just getting after it, going, having fun. You know, Auntie Clarence, she was out there like in a thong. You know what I mean? Like listening to Japanese reggae, shouting on AIM Messenger, chucking like mad emojis and little bleepy noises all over the place. It was a joyful time. You know? Ooh, spicy questions. Speaking of the early days of the internet, man like Giffy says, have you ever thought of a David Icke Meaningwave? There's a guy who was around a lot. You'd see a lot in the early days of the internet, and then as the cultural shift swung into that physical, nihilist, punk, hard, or whatever it was, it went away from the sci-fi cosmic conspiratorial and went into the hard body world. People were less interested in what he had to say in that world. And he got yeeted and he disappeared, and suddenly he came back the other day with full force, bang on time, just as predicted, 2020, boom. But he's different now to what he used to be. He used to be a more hopeful fellow, and he's full-blown apocalyptic these days, full-blown apocalyptic. He sings a song of a prison planet, a world enslaved by ultimate evil with no chance of escape. Just everything is awful, and everything is just walls have been erected all around you to imprison you and destroy you, and it's all over, and I told you, you should have listened to me, I told you. You know, and that ain't the song we're singing over here, baby. And you know, that guy like was early to the game on many things, and he put together many pieces early in the days of the puzzle. You know, he did. He was early on a bunch of stuff, you know. He was talking about certain things, you know, they're the same sort of things that Alan Watts was talking about, a lot of it, you know. But somewhere along the way, the vision just started to see only the darkness, and no light was coming in. You know, I mean, so the answer to the question would be no. The answer, but just purely because I have a completely different perspective on where we are and what's going on. And I honestly think it comes down to zero-sum, positive sum. Now, there's certain things that are occurring, and you could look at them from one side of the room and go, look, that's horrible and fucked up. But if you look at it from another side, you go, but there's this opportunity and this potential and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm seeing the opportunity and the potential. I'm very excited about right now. I'm very excited about the future. I'm very excited about humanity. I'm very excited about our potential and our journey. I think we're good. I think we're great. And I think our journey has barely begun. That's what I think. I don't think this is like it's over. We're all being locked down and that's it. No more. No. I think the opposite. I think we're about to be born. All right, that's what I think. So the music that comes out is going to be reflective of that. So there. Freedom! Anyway, what do you think? What do you guys think about all this? What do you guys think about all this stuff? Chef Ken says MySpace was fun for bands and using HTML on profiles was creative and awesome. Indeed, right? Do you remember those days? Ooh, those times when you would learn a bit of HTML to make your own little website, to like encode your own GIFs into MySpace. What a time to be alive. Yeah. Vim Fuego, goalkeepers, a bit unhinged. Take it from me. Goalkeepers. Oh yeah, Dr. David was a goalkeeper. I met that guy one time. He had a TV network in 2013, just before everything changed almost overnight. And he raised a lot of money on a GoFundMe to start a TV station. But he raised I can't remember, it was something like $500,000 or something. But that was only enough money to run the TV station for 4 weeks, and then it shut down. But I was on it. His son had a music show and they invited me on and I did a performance and they had a whole TV studio. It was very cool. What's cracking, Hercules?
Do you have any water?
Yeah, why?
Is I'm really thirsty.
There's a whole like tap downstairs.
Please.
Well, all right, engage. Talk to the people, and I'll get you some water.
Done.
No, you're not done. You
I
gotta be
just
more
dab.
engaging.
I just dab in front of the screen.
That it? All right. Okay, fine. Just take my water. See what happens. I'm wearing a shiny suit here, man. This is shiny suit theory. Don't take all the water. You better bring that back. You better bring that back, boy. You'll be in so much trouble. Man needs hydrations. Your father needs hydrations. I'm out here entertaining the people. Yeah, you better. All right, love you. Hercules, everybody. Young Hercules in the house. Young Hercules in the house. What were we talking about? Goalkeepers, yeah. YouTube doesn't want his networking, says Cindy. Well, too bad, because we are. We're here. We are a network. You're a node in a network, and I'm a shiny beast in this piece, you know. And we're getting ready to do some epic DJ sets. That's what we're doing. Epic DJ sets coming right up in this thing. You know, we're going to hit that 100 likes, so smash that flipping like. My love, my darling, my sweet. Bang it. You know, and let's see what else was going on. Yeah. YouTube says it's really annoying because that's how I'd shout out other prominent creators that would drop by the stream. So I'd make sure it's the real account and then shout them out. Yeah. Vuinfuego said, I read some of Ike's books, entertaining but not sure about it, too nihilistic. Very nihilistic. Very nihilistic. But you know, the core belief over there is that everything is ruled by evil, and evil is the overpowering force. And that kind of is dumb because, like, nothing else in the world is like that. Everything else is balanced. Everything is duality. On, off, dark, light, etc. So the idea is just all dark and there's no escape seems foolish. Like, nothing else is like that. Why would everything be like that if nothing is like that? What? It maketh no sense. Yo. Cyberdelia. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just regulating the volumes. Ooh. Anyway, we need to know. Okay, here's the question. We got the question for the vibe regulation. I want to know. Baby, I want to know on this third Friday in quarantine, this third stream of quarantine stream vibes on a Friday, number 26. Number 26, so we can do our ritual, the international high five. I want to know where you are and how you feel about the future. One word for each. Where you are and how you feel about the future. You can be honest. You can let me know. You can tell the truth. You can tell the truth, baby. You should only tell the truth. You know? Only tell the truth. I gotta love John. Yeah. Yo, I tweeted something earlier, right? I said, here's a list of 10 things I used to do that held me back. One was compare myself to others. Another was read newspapers. Another was eat carbs. Watch TV. Blame my problems on outside factors. Factors outside of myself. Jump from one idea to another and never focus on one thing for long enough. Drink tons of booze. Oh, I used to drink tons of booze. Procrastinate. Self-sabotage. I used to do an awful lot of that without realizing I was doing it. It's interesting. And then finally, lie. I used to lie when I was a little boy. I used to tell lies, you know. I thought it would fix problems. It just created more. Every lie would create 50 more problems. Every one. It's terrible. Anyway, we passed those times now. We're in the future. It's beautiful. We learn lessons. Oh. Greg A. Rastafari is feeling positive. No, he isn't. He's feeling diamonds and things. Profile Endangered is feeling positive. What a guy. Yeah. Cindy's in Riverside, feeling optimistic about the future. Charles is in Colorado, feeling good about the future. Michael in Seattle feels apprehensive. That's fine. That's cool. You smart, obviously. AI Detroit feels hopeful. Jaden W is in North NH, and he feels hopeful but scared. Yo, that's a beautiful combination. There's a lot you can do with that. All right? There's a lot you can do with hopeful plus scared. No need to be scared, though, baby. Just take that and turn that into fuel. All right. North Dakota stoked, says Will. Nice. Cap Strong says, same place I was last night and the night before. Okay, good to know. DS says Tacoma, reverence. Grubkin, Tiddlefits, apocalypse talk is important so we never get there because we very well can. We got to consider what's going on. We do got to consider what's going on. Multiverse Media Space, home, feeling homely. Nice. Pretty international. Delaware, the furniture is bright. Amanda, Charleston, excited. Invisible Hand finished a 20-page paper earlier tonight. Meaningwave helped to get it done. Giggity. Good work. Good work. Mason's feeling optimistic. Freezing Rex in Oregon, feeling positive because he thinks bioscience will help humanity unlock its potential. Yeah. Yeah, we're approaching some quantum times, baby. Quantum times are coming right up. Lockdown, NYC, I'm loving the apocalypse. I'm ripping my clothes up to look like Mad Max movie. Yeah! Chef Ken is in Arkansas, feeling optimistic. Mira Lomas is quantum. Nice. Wisconsin, opportunity, says Nicholas. Jaden scrolled away. Martin's in Australia, feeling stoic. And Sheila's in Ottawa, feeling blessed. And Giffy's in Maine, feeling super pumped about witnessing the most important times of the millennia, where infinite awareness and the old dark god's time has finally come to an end. The people's time is here. Yo! Yo! Gang! Shabba! Shouts out Dakota Yates, thank you for the future chat. Says the future is full of meaning, son. That's true. That's true, if nothing else. Clouds, Tampa, Florida will prevail. Yeah, Florida are going to prevail. Florida is made of different stuff to most things. Florida is made of epic vibes. Just pure epic vibes. Chiseled into things. Chris is feeling a bit more optimistic in Utah and tired as hell after 3.5 miles with Jocko. Hey.
Get after it.
Nice. PL Silver is in Rio, optimistic, fapping less and improving myself. I will be a real gentleman. Hey! Bravo! Bravo, that person. Pedro's in Perth, Australia, feeling the logos. See? That's great. That's good vibes. We've got smart people out in the crowd tonight. As always, we always got smart people in this crowd. This is Meaningwave. We got smart people just in general. It's just bad mama jammers all over the place, right? That's what it is, and that's what the situation is. That's all we are, and all we know. Ube! Yo, so therefore, we'll take this opportunity to cock back. Oh, baby. International high five there. Akira. Yeah. Ooh, what are these sweet sounds? We're getting ready to go in. We've got an epic Meaningwave live DJ set. We need 100 likes. We've got 83. We need 17 more. That's the currency on the DJ set kicking off. Yeah, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Smash that like, spread that stream, ring your mom, get your dad in the building. We're going in. Depth. Abyss. Levels. Those are the levels. Yeah. Here's one thing I want to say, by the way, and I don't know if I'll say it correctly, but what's interesting right now is that there is no one settled version of reality right now. Normally there is. Normally there's different versions of reality, but people are very, very entrenched in them, and it's usually a couple, and it's like a couple of worldviews, and whatever happens, people go, oh yeah, it's because of that. That's what's going on. So this one still hasn't settled. There's many. It's fractured. There's tons. They're all over the place. All over the place. Even in mainstream normie land, it's like a whole bunch of different perspectives, and they shift. It's like this slippery morass. It's just maneuvering and moving and slipping around. And I like that, because that's a lot more like what the world really is like, in my opinion. The world is a lot more like that. You know, our way of looking at it is very much a case of just picking a couple of things and focusing on them and pretending everything else isn't happening at the same time. You know, it's just the way our vision works. It's like those old boxes. You get a box with a pinhole in it, you look through that thing, you know? That's what our life is like. We'd be looking through this pinhole and saying, yep, that's everything. Like Plato's cave, you know what I mean? We're looking at the shadows on the wall and we're like, yep, that's it. Yep, that's it. You know? Hey, shouts out Mike B. Thank you for the super chat. KO sticker, gang. Appreciate you. What's interesting is if you look at the conspiracy world, that is similarly fractured. And it's completely like, on one side, people think we're completely doomed, and 5G is this delivery system for death rays and nanobots and a death for us all, and a prison and death. And then on the other side, everything's cool, and the soldiers of light are defeating the darkness, and all you've got to do is just sit back and watch, and you haven't got to do anything, and everything's going to be great. One side says you're fucked and you can't do anything. Another side says everything's great, no need to do anything. And there's problems with both of those things. Both of those things seem to take away your autonomy, and both of those things seem to take away your sovereignty and your agency. I have problems with both those things, and I've studied both those things, and there seems to be aspects of truth in both of those things. And obviously I'm a more optimistic person, but both of those points rob you of your agency, and do not be robbed of your agency in this time, because in this time, your agency is what's going to make the difference. That's what's going to make the difference, is you. It's not you sitting down waiting for new drops and being, yay, see, everything's going to plan and it's all cool. And it's not you sitting there like, oh, well, nothing I can do now. They put up a 5G tower next to my house and I'm screwed, or whatever it is. Like, you know, it's actually a case of you are required. You are required in all your splendor and all your glory to be you in all your splendor and all your glory to the fullest. And that's what will get us through, and that's what will get us to the other side. It's that, right? You can't be waiting on someone else to save you. No one's going to save you. But us all working together, you know, we can do extraordinary things. All right? And I think that's more the truth. And that's the lesson to be learned. Yo, and I was really looking for a song to put on that would help illustrate that position. And why can't I find it? Why can't I find the song I need? Huh? Ooh. Oh, there you go. No? Alright, remind me, I need to, you remember my DJ library got destroyed the other night? Themes, most of it came back, but a few things are missing. Including the song I wanted to listen to, god damn it. That's cool. Whoa! Whoa! Anyway, to finish that point, here's the thing, right? If there is like an evil thing that wants dominion over everything, what would they want most of all? They would want you feeling powerless. They would want you not even bothering. Because why bother? And then, you know, if no one's bothering, then it's very easy, you know? Always bother. Thank you, James, for the super chat. It's a mirthful super chat. What are you laughing at? Are you laughing at my lack of being able to play the record I wanted to play? DS says, drink more water, you might die. Good point. 7 likes away from glory. Yeah, that's all good. We're going to take one request before we kick off from everyone who's locked in. You got something you really want to hear, then let me know. What do you really want to hear? Yeah. Mason says, don't worry about the man behind the curtain. You know, most of the time, it's not going to actually affect you that, like, this goes back down to the, you know, focus on what's within the domain of your control and don't worry about that which is without. But it's the thing is not focus on what is outside of your control and don't focus on what is within and just focus on all that and wait for something to happen. It's, you know, it's dig your garden, baby. It's tend your plants and shit, you know? It's clean your damn room. That's what it is. What are we saying? Dakota says, can't take mine if I get on some Goggins and take theirs first. Yeah, exactly. What's cracking, Hercules? How you feeling? Hercules is running around. He's super excited today. He managed to construct himself like some stuff in Super Mario on an iPad. He keeps complaining because I haven't bought him a Nintendo. I said, what did Gary V say about that, Hercules? Gary V went to his mum. Said, Mum, I want a Nintendo. She said, all right, go get one. Whoa. Yeah, she did. Shouts out to her. And yeah, definitely shouts out to Gary V's mum. All day. Okay, what are we saying? Anything from Waterwave, La Musica de Harry Ford, Bird on a Wire. Ooh, what a great song that is. Wow, what great taste you've got. Asking for such a thing. I mean, because that's one of the best. That's one of my favorite cloud rap joints, you know. You know, that's a great record. I wonder if it'll get used. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
La música.
Yeah. Amanda's requesting Quantum Vibes. That's where we're going. With the sponge.
Feed me flavor rices, put the chronic in my
Hey.
Tailor me a leather suit.
On some Jodeci shit.
Bi-coastal, man, we both to be rich.
Yeah.
Lead a party with your daughter.
Hey.
In the morning, do karate in the water.
Hey.
Sounds of samurais. Rockin' shorts in the winter. Don't fuck with splinters. Roll with sinners. A bunch of winners. Catered lunch and dinners. Why my truck jar looks so empty? Drop a hook and then I'll probably cop an M3. Long knife, that's in the event. Somebody tried to get me, then to heaven they'll be sent. Oh, off the strength, caviar and Porsche taste. All the beans are getting Boston baked. On thin ice, I skate across the lake. With the CCM tags, my feet are like cashes. Smoke premium cab, blow a kiss to my dick. Wash my body with the sponge. Feed me flavor rices, put the chronic in my lungs. Tailor me a leather suit. On some Jodeci shit. Bi-coastal, man, we both to be rich.
Riff! Where's my riff rap noise? There he is. Yeah. Peach Panther. Aquaberry Antelope.
Yeah, we 80,000 shopping mall, but we ain't browsing, popping hooded. Tresco Towers, prowling, Gucci towels and bathroom vows. Nows, owls, Aston Martin, sparking, warning, ballet, parking, loan, sharking, hoping that my days don't get dark as cheetah skin. Outside the park of propaganda, propellers, ostrich fellas, security guard with 9 Berettas, pulling up Volkswagen Jettas, causing storm and sunny weather, it's sunny weather, hoping that my days get, hoping days get better.
Hey, hoping days get better, hoping days get better. Yeah. One of the best beats of all time. Shouts out to Harry Fraud. Yeah. It's that quarantine stream. We're 7 likes away from 100. Smash that like, we're about to get in. Yeah. Hey. Oi. Damn, what a beat this is.
Yeah. Damn. Epic.
What?
Bow, bow, bow. Who recognizes this shit? I mean, I know someone out there do. I know, where'd he go? Oh, I've lost him. He was in the chat. He asked for it. Thank you for the super chat. Nicholas Lepa says, this is for all your hard work you've done, spreading the truth. JBP Wave is life-changing. We'll never know how large an impact you've had. Wishes. Ah. Thank you. And if it was Wishes, the song you wanted, that might just be coming up in the special Meaningwave live set we're about to do. Ooh, ooh. I forgot my dad was on that. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, hey. X-Hammer. Yo, X-Hammer, thank you for the super chat. Says, thanks, bro, for what you do. Again, your music always helps. I checked out your favorite 80s anime you mentioned. I forget the name. I'm going to start watching it. I mentioned a few, didn't I? There was like a lot, man. There was a lot. A lot of 80s anime is what I digged. Yeah! Hey. Thank you, Dakota Yates, says vibes. You're correct. You are correct. Hey, look for the necessities, the simple necessities. But all your worries and your strife. Oh yeah. Damn. Hey, hey. Woo. Shabba. Yeah, what are your favorite 80s anime, chap? Pedro says there's so many good 80s anime. That's right. There's Urusei Yatsura. There is Ranma Half. There is Guyver. Oh shit, I just remembered Guyver. Guyver was so good. Oh my goodness. Dominion Tank Police. Uruseki Doji. Legend of the Overfiend. Gundam. Kazan Visual out there says Akira the Dawn 2006 was ahead of his time. Yeah, that was me in 2006. This beat was. It's from a song called Hypocrite. Maybe I'll sing it later. If it's the end of the stream and anyone remembers, maybe I will. Macross, exactly. Appleseed, the original, before they did that silly 3D version. Ghost in the Shell. Was that? I thought that was 90s. I could be wrong. Often I am wrong, you know. But yeah. Anyway, I thought I was going to play. Oh no, I did play a request. And we're 3 likes away from the launch of the situation. Launch of the situation. Regulators. It was a clear black dark night. I'm pretty sure that song would get me yeeted off of YouTube. I would love to play that record. God damn it. Oh, I would love to play that record, brothers and sisters. Oh, I would, but I don't think I can. I need, we need to work out that stuff. The falling leaves right on my window. Do 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 do. It's very difficult trying to find a song and talk at the same time. That's why you need music on in the background, you know? That's what you need the music on in the background for. God damn it. Let's put that back on. Yeah, that does it. I might get an assistant. What do you reckon? Grubkin says, I'll never be yeeted. Good for you. Giffy says, Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. That's an amazing film. That's a really amazing film, and those new Disney Star Wars films really ripped it off really, really badly. Like, shot for shot in some instances. You know, but somehow, well, Nausicaa Valley of the Wind's heroine was just wonderful and believable, and you felt for her, and you supported her, and then that thing they put in the new Star Wars movie, that rock, that slightly clammy rock with a ponytail thing, whatever it was. What even was that? I couldn't even recognize that as being the same species as me, whereas that cartoon, I totally did. It's very strange. How'd they manage to mess that up so bad? Yeah. The original Ghost in the Shell is 95. Yeah, I thought it was 90s. Yeah. Multiverse Media Space says, my first ever anime was from the 80s. It came on after the Star Wars Fan Film Awards. It was called Galaxy Express. I can't recommend it enough. That rings a bell. We were in the late 80s when I was a tiny little boy. A lot of children's TV was basically anime. You had Mysterious Cities of Gold, which I loved. That really captured my imagination. That was anime. You had Ulysses. That was anime. And Thundercats was also anime. That was Japanese animation studio, you know? If shell shading looked instead like 80s anime art, people would love that shit, said someone. Yes, that's true. That's true. They really had that down. That was a really beautiful aesthetic. Yeah. Prolific Endangerment says, it's Easter, the blasphemy. What do you mean? Who blasphemed? We didn't blaspheme. I didn't blaspheme. I would definitely not blaspheme. Michael in Seattle says, mine was Ninja Scroll. Ooh! Yeah. I did a song with Big Nasty that sampled the music from Ninja Scroll, and it was called Ninja Scroll. Oh my god, the magic of the internet.
Tell my men that they must abandon ship and disappear.
Yo.
Call for them again someday. Now go.
Silent like a ninja, louder than a siren. I can put your flame out, nigga, I'm a fireman. I'm honorable and motivated. Sometimes I'm sneaky and sly.
Whoa!
I grind to get by, to live and let die. You can see the warrior in my eyes. It was written in the scrolls. I would release the pain on mankind, on humans and demons alike. Flying on a Kawasaki motorbike.
Vroom.
Through the night, it ain't orange, but I told them that my fucking future's bright. I'm a captain, salute me, aye. Will aboard my ship. My journey starts off with sorcery and some freaky shit. Two-headed demons, a snake for a penis. Is this a nightmare? I'm scared. Real talk, blood. I need Jesus. The infatuation to see decapitation is amazing.
Yo.
Ninja.
Yo, from 2011, Akira the Don of Big Nasty. I remember making this beat. Holy shit. We recorded this in the crib, like we always did. Ninja la la. What a hook.
Yeah. I walk the earth like Jubei. Born to doomsday. My whole life a movie. Ooby doobay. Do you never heard me coming? I'm a ninja. Turn a battle cat to cringes.
Ow.
These are the scrolls of a Brummy Welsh pole.
Yo.
A hole in my soul and it's cold.
Hey.
And I can't sleep sometimes still. I lay awake in the dark. 28 with the bait, yeah, I wait like the shark. Shemmers later on, devils, maybe we should let him up. Blade cut so sharp, you ain't noticed till your head comes up. And I've had enough of all these tough talk. Henry VIII's, I just want a window to the fenestrate. Anyway, I'ma find a hole to make some noise in. Opposite of AIDS, baby, fucking out the poison. Rising through the vapor, burning paper like the tree, while you sink with the gold to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, oh my god, young Akira the Don. La la la. Yo, you're listening to the sounds of Akira the Don and Big Nasty from 2011. Yo, we started this shit. All these YouTubers now rapping about anime things. We was doing that a decade ago. That's ridiculous. Yo. Ninja, la la la. This beat is hard.
Popping my ninja, I'm all good. Those weak attacks won't hinder, I'm all hood. You should never judge the mood of a man. Leave your
Pixel
resting by your feet like feudal Japan. The situation nasty when we done him. See me, I act more like a running. No master to my universe, a samurai to make those crews disperse. Sword on my back, truth in my pen, slash you where it hurts. Cut deep, hit an artery, silent, but you can hear the heart in me. Stay still like the bonsai tree. Even though this geisha's kinda fond of me, maybe we should just cut the hypocrisy. Fatalities follow me, tracking at my mind. Ignorant to the poison, feel a tweak in my spine. Cause to die is the only crime. No legacy left behind. What a waste of time. Waste of time, waste of time, waste of time, waste of time.
The combination of talented ninja, poison taster, and a lone wolf worked well, don't you think? Much better than I expected. By the way, I'm very sorry about having lost Kagero. It's unfortunate, but she did have a few moments of living as an ordinary girl, and of course making love with you, which is good after all.
Was that in your plot as well, old man?
Exactly. To read people's minds and control them is the secret of the ninja strategy.
Ninja, ninja,
La la la. La la la. Hey.
ninja, ninja, la la la.
La la la.
Ninja, ninja, la la la.
Yo, man, like Big Nasty and Akira the Don. 2011, we got Pixel on that as well. That was from the manga music mixtape that I did. There was like 20 tracks and they were all sampling animes that were released by Manga Entertainment in the UK. That's how we used to get our anime. It was imported from Japan on cassettes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, who said water sheep? Oh, this beat is so good. I'm always like, damn. I always think that I was rubbish last week and I'm a lot better now, but this beat was great. What a great beat this was. Yeah, we smashed that barrier. We're over the 100 likes, which means we're about to get our set. Shouts out, make some noise for Water Sheep. Water Sheep. Water Sheep. Yo, the big outro. Listen to how long this outro is. This is great. Wow. This song's 7 minutes long. I was epic. I was epic in 2011, my goodness. La la la. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mason says throw some wave on that fire. You know what I mean? I should just go back and raid all my 2011 beats. Ooh. Oh! Whoa, this is crazy. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! What's going on, Hacky? Whoa! Family! Yo, lighters in the air. Put your lighters up if you happen to have a lighter. This is a lighter moment. Oh! There goes Mama down. She's over the other side of the room. Yeah. Yeah! Man, 2011 Akira going crazy with the delay effects. Yeah! Hercules looks confused. Herc, why are you confused? Yo! That was crazy. Shouts out to me for not deleting all the old stuff off SoundCloud like I thought I had. I'd somehow not deleted that. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, that was me and Big Nasty and Pixel in 2011 when we were, that's how we were getting down in 2011. We were inventing the future. That's what we were doing. And now, brothers and sisters, we're going to go in. We're about to go in on this Meaningwave set. We're going to do a Meaningwave live set. Mama Don's making excited noises over the other side of the room. What's that noise? Yeah, all right, boom. You ready? Are you ready? Yeah. All right, cool. You know what day it is?
What Friday is it? I don't think we can hear you, so hang on.
What day is it? What day is it? And what do you say on Good Friday?
You're gonna say good.
Akira. He's got clout.
How do I deal with setbacks, failures, delays, defeat, or other disasters?
I actually have a fairly simple way of dealing with these situations. It is actually one word to deal with all those situations. And that is good. And this is actually something that one of my guys that worked for me pointed out to me. He would call me up or pull me aside with some major problem, some issue that was going on. And he'd say, boss, we got this and that and the other thing. And I'd look at him and I'd say, good. One day he was telling me about some issue that he was having. He said, I already know what you're going to say. And I said, well, what am I going to say? He said, you're going to say good.
You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. 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 You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good.
Good. So that's what we say. When something is wrong and going bad, you always just look at me and say, good.
Good.
And I said, well, yeah. And I mean it. And that is how I feel. When things are going bad, there's going to be some good that's going to come from it. Oh, mission got canceled? Good. We can focus on another one. Didn't get the new high-speed gear we wanted? Good. We can keep it simple. Didn't get promoted? Good. More time to get better. Didn't get funded? Good. We own more of the company. Didn't get the job you wanted? Good. You can get more experience and build a better resume. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good.
You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. 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 You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good.
Good. Got injured. Sprained my ankle. Good. Needed a break from training. Got tapped out. Good. It's better to tap in training than to tap out on the street. Got beat? Good.
Yeah.
Learned. Unexpected problems? Good.
Yeah.
The opportunity to figure out a solution.
Hey.
And that's it. When things are going bad, don't get all bummed out, don't get startled, don't get frustrated. No. You just look at the issue and you say, good.
Yo, you're gonna say good.
You're gonna say good.
You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good.
Good. You're gonna say good. Hey! You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good.
Good. I don't mean to say something that's all cliche. I don't mean to sound like Mr. Positive. Find the positive, but do that. Focus on the good. Focus on the good. Take that issue issue, take that problem and make it something good. Make it something good. And bring that attitude to your team. Do. You go forward. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. 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 You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. Good. And lastly, like to close this out. If you can say the word good, guess what? It means you're still alive. It means you're still breathing. And if you're still breathing, well now, you still got some fight left in you.
There's a myth. There is in the beginning the divine bird which lays the egg of the world. And the egg splits. And the upper is the heavens and the lower is the earth. So when the worlds are manifested, the Lord breathing out says, hung. And when the worlds are withdrawn, the breath comes back.
Hey, sound of the waves. Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves.
But if you say hung, sa, hung, sa, hung, sa, hung, it becomes sa, hung, sa. Sa, ahang. That means, sa means that, the truth, ahang, I am that. Imagine when we get to the final moment in which the world is blown up. Imagine the countdown. This is the end. Somebody's pushed the button. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sound of the waves. 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 Sound of the waves.
And you can sit and listen to the little waves on the seashore. And you'll get back here into this kind of thinking and you're hearing the ocean of the universe going. And that's your breathing too. It's all one rhythm. So it may be that every star was once a planet populated by intelligent people who found out about the fundamental energy of the universe, blew themselves up. And as they blew up, they scattered all kinds of stuff out which became little planets. Which in a long time, life started all over again.
Yeah! Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves. Hey! Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves.
What are you listening to?
Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves. Sound of the waves.
What are you listening to?
Sound of the waves.
My goal is try to do useful things, try to maximize the probability the future's good, make the future exciting, something you look forward to. With Tesla, we try to make things that people love. How many things can you buy that you really love, that really give you joy? So rare, so rare. I wish there were more things. That's what we're trying to do. Just make things that somebody loves. What are the set of things that can be done to make the future better? I think that a future where we are a spacefaring civilization out there among the stars, that's what we should strive for.
Hey,
stars. This is very exciting. Out there among the stars, that's what we should strive for. This makes me look forward to the future. Makes me want that future. You know, there need to be things that make you look forward to waking up in the morning. You wake up in the morning, you look forward to the day, forward to the future. In a future where we are a spacefaring civilization and out there among the stars, I think that's very exciting. That is a thing we want. Whereas if you knew we would not be a spacefaring civilization but forever confined to Earth, this would not be a good future. That would be very sad. No, I just think like if there are two futures, and one future is we're out there among the stars, and the things we read about and see in science fiction movies, the good ones, are true. We have these starships, and we're going to see what other planets are like, and we're a multi-planet species, and the scope and scale of consciousness is expanded across many civilizations and many planets and many star systems. This is a great future. This is a wonderful thing to me. And that's what we should strive for. Out there among the stars, that's what we should strive for. Out there among the stars, this is very exciting. Out there among the stars, that's what we should strive for. This makes me look forward to the future. Out there among the stars. Makes me want that future. Yeah.
What is divine deserves a respect because it is good. What is human deserves a affection because it is like us. Yeah. What is divine deserves a respect because it is good. Run around in circles. Divine deserves a respect because it is good. What is human deserves a affection because it is like us. What is human deserves a affection because it is like us. What is divine deserves a respect because it is good. Yo, nothing is more pathetic than people who run around in circles, delving into the things that lie beneath. Hey! And conducting investigation into the souls of the people around them, when all you have to do is pay attention to the power inside you and worship it sincerely. Keep it becoming muddled with turmoil, becoming aimless and dissatisfied with nature. Just worship it sincerely. Keep it becoming muddled with turmoil, becoming aimless and dissatisfied with nature. Divine and human. Divine deserves our respect because it is good. What is human deserves our affection because it is like us. What is divine deserves our respect because it is good. What is human deserves our affection because it is like us. And I pity too, sometimes, for its inability to tell good from bad is terrible. A blindness as the kind that can't tell white from black. Even if you're gonna live 3,000 more years or 10 times that, remember, you can't lose another life from this one. You can't live another down, you're losing. Longest demands still the same as the shortest. The present is the same for everyone. Is lost is the same for everyone. And it should be clear that a brief instant is all that is lost. Cause you can't lose either past or the future. How could you lose what you don't have? Remember two things. One, everything has always been the same. 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 Keeps recurring. Everything has always been the same. Everything has always been the same. Everything has always been the same. Everything has always been the same.
Keeps recurring.
What is divine deserves a respect because it is good. What is human deserves a reflection because it is like us. What is design deserves a respect because it is good. What is human deserves a reflection because it is like us. Yo! Everything has always the same thing. The present is all they can give up. The present is all they can give up. Since that's all you have, and what you do not have, you cannot lose. Ay, ay, ay. That's all you have, and what you do not have, you cannot lose. That's all you have, and what you do not have, you cannot lose.
I'm proud of you. I hope that you're as proud as I am proud of you. I'm proud of you. I hope
that you are proud of you too.
I am.
Hey! Yo!
I am.
Hey yo, make some noise for Fred Rogers.
I am. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I hope that
you're as proud as I am.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I hope that you are proud of you too.
Proud of you. I'm proud of you. I hope that
you're as proud as I am.
Proud of you.
I'm proud of you. I hope that you are proud of you too. I hope that you are proud of you too. I hope that you are. Hey, I hope that you are proud of you too. I hope.
I am. Proud of you.
I'm
proud of you.
Hope that you're as proud as I am.
Proud of you.
I'm proud of you. I hope that you are proud of you too.
Proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Hope that you're as proud as I am.
Proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I hope that you are
Proud of you too. I am. I am. I am. I am.
Make some noise for Fred Rogers. Now entering the building, Joseph Campbell. And you might not have heard this before. This is rare.
Jung had a patient come to him who felt alone, and she drew a picture of herself as caught in the rocks. Well, I'll be damned. From the waist down, she was bound in rocks, and this was on a windy shore, the wind blowing and her hair blowing, and all the gold, which is the sign of the vitality of life, was locked in the rocks. The next picture that he had her draw had followed something he had said to her. Suddenly, a lightning flash hit the rocks, and the gold came pouring out. And then she found reflected on rocks round about the gold. There was no more gold in the rocks. It was all available on the top.
Yeah.
And in the conferences that follow, those patches of gold were identified. They were her friends. She wasn't alone, but she had locked herself in her own little room and life. But she had friends. But she had friends. Do you see what I'm meaning? This is killing a dragon. This is killing a dragon. And in doing that, you save the world. Kill the dragon, 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 save the world. Save the world. Save the world. Kill the dragon, save the world. Kill the dragon, save the world. Kill the dragon, save the world.
Kill the dragon, save the world.
How do I slay that dragon in me? What's the journey I have to make? You have to make. Each of us has to make. You talk about something called the soul's high adventure.
My general formula for my students is follow your bliss. Study, find where it is, and don't be afraid to follow it. Follow your bliss. Study, find where it is, and don't be afraid. If the work that you're doing is the work that you chose to do because you were enjoying it, that's it. But if you think, oh gee, I couldn't do that, that's your dragon locking you in. Oh no, I couldn't be a writer. Oh no, I couldn't do what so-and-so is doing.
Unlike the classical heroes, we're not going on our journey to save the world, but to save ourselves.
And in doing that, you save the world. I mean, you do. The influence of a vital person vitalizes. There's no doubt about it. The world is a wasteland. People have the notion of saving the world by shifting it around and changing the rules and so forth. No, any world is a living world if it's alive. And the thing is to bring it to life. And the way to bring it to life is to find in your own case where your life is and be alive yourself, it seems to me. If you have someone who can help you, that's fine too. But ultimately, the last trick has to be done by you. This is killing the dragon. And in doing that, you save the world. Kill the dragon, 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 save the world. Hey, save the world. Save the world. Kill the dragon, 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 save the world. Because the question is asked so that I can be firmly placed on one side of a binary argument. The reason I don't like to answer it is because A, I don't like to be boxed in, and B, because I don't know what the person means by believe or God. And they think they know. And the probability that they construe belief and construe God the same way I do is virtually zero. It's a question that doesn't work for me on multiple levels of analysis, but strangely enough, just as we were talking, the answer to that question popped into my head. I act as if God exists. 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 Now you can decide for yourself whether that means that I believe in him, so to speak. But I act as if he exists. Then with regards to these other issues, the divinity of Christ, I would say the same problems with the question formulation obtain. What do you mean by divine? And also, what do you mean by Christ? These are very, very difficult questions. Now, I believe that the Logos is divine. If by divine you mean of ultimate value, of ultimate transcendent value,
Yes. It's divine. It's associated with death and rebirth. Clearly, I act as if God exists because the Logos dismantles you and rebuilds you. I act as if God exists. That's what happens when you make an error. When you make an error, some part of you has to go. I act as if God exists. That's a sacrifice. You have to let it go. Sometimes it's a big part of you. I act as if God exists. Sometimes it can be such a big part of you that you actually die. Instead of dying and being reborn. Is there something more than merely metaphorical about the idea of dying and being reborn? Yes, there is. Because those are associated with physiological transformations. What's the ultimate extent of that? That's a good question. What happens to the world around you as you increasingly embody the Logos? We don't know. We don't know. I act as if God exists. 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 The hypothesis is that there has been one or two individuals who managed that, and that in their management of that, they transcended death itself. So what do you mean by transcended death? Well, in the case of Christ, let's assume he was a historical figure. Is his resurrection real? Well, his spirit lives on. That's certainly the case. Let's imagine that a spirit is a pattern of being. Patterns can be transmitted across multiple substrates. Vinyl, air, vibrations in your ear. It's all the translation of what you might describe as a spirit. It's that pattern. It's independent of its material substrate. Well, Christ's spirit lives on. It's had a massive effect across time. Well, is that an answer to the question? Did his body resurrect? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happens to a person if they bring themselves completely into alignment. I've had intimations of what that might mean. We don't understand the world very well. We don't understand how the world could be mastered if it was mastered completely. We don't know how an individual might be able to manage that. We don't know what transformations that might make possible. I act as if God exists. I act as if God exists. I act as if God exists. I act as
You know, I mean, of course we've gotten soft as a culture in the US because the US has had an incredible 200-year run, right? Like, this is just what happens. And that's a great thing. That means there's been enormous amounts of prosperity. But let's not be naive. I mean, people literally complain when somebody gives them the wrong amount of, like, extra cream in a Starbucks $6 coffee.
Yeah.
My lack of interest in complaining is so high, and when I watch what people complain about, it breaks my heart because they completely lack perspective. I genuinely believe my happiness and optimism comes from my perspective. Even in political unrest times like right now, a lot of people are very bent out of shape, but the reality is that it's just never been better.
Yeah.
It's just never been better to be a human being. It's just never been better. That's just the truth. That's just data. That's reality. It's just never been better to be a human being. It's just never been better. That's just the truth. That's just data. That's reality.
What were you like when I was 25? Well, I was obsessed. When I was 25 or so, I probably weighed about 138 pounds. I smoked like a pack of cigarettes a day. I drank a tremendous amount of alcohol. My friends were heavy drinkers, and most of them dropped out of school by the time they were 15 or 16, went off to work on the oil rigs, and it was a rough town, and we drank a lot. I started when I was 14, and I had a lot of bad habits, and I wasn't in great shape physically. I was also still intellectually obsessed, as I am now. That would have been in 85. But I decided around then, about 85, 84, something like that, that I was really going to try to get my act together. So I started doing that. First of all, I quit smoking. Well, that took a long time because I eventually had to quit drinking too in order to quit smoking. And I started working out, started playing sports, which I'd never done. I was a small kid. I'd been skipped a grade and I was small for my age, so sports were never really a domain of expertise for me. Although I skied and went tropping with my dad, 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 tropping with my tropping with my tropping with my dad, tropping with my dad, tropping with my dad, tropping with my dropping with my tropping with my dad.
A very scary situation when you are on one side of the door and your mind is racing because on the other side of that door it could be no one. It could be 4 guys with 4 AK-47s. That door you're about to open could be booby-trapped. So once you open it, boom, your legs are gone. There's 1,000 things you think about when you're the first guy, second guy, third guy, getting ready to go in a room and flood it. And that's why I talk about the warrior mentality. And that's why so many people are lost when I start talking. You have the right. You're lucky that you don't have to think like warriors think. You're very privileged. I chose this world to be a warrior. To be a warrior. To be a warrior. I chose this world.
That's really what the human spirit is like.
To be a warrior.
Because it has this aspect.
And I would choose it again if I came back to this world.
Genie is the root word for genie.
The mentality,
and it's a really interesting idea because there's this unlimited power that's associated with genius, but it's constrained. And that's really what the human spirit is like. Because it has this aspect of the infinite, and it is something that can grant wishes, but it's also constrained terribly. I don't ask God for favors or for wishes or for wishes, you know. I don't ask God for favors or for wishes
for wishes. You know, we're constrained mortally and physically and all that, but the thing is that both the infinite possibility and the constraint are necessary. Right? That's what makes up the genie. It has to be both at the same time. And the idea that, you know, if you find your genie, you can have your wishes. It's right. You have to really want what you're wishing for. Right? You have to make the proper sacrifices to get it. It can't be just some whim. You have to ask for something that you would rather not have. Which is usually wisdom. Somebody asked me about prayer. They asked me if I prayed, and I thought, well, it depends on what you mean by that. Exactly. I don't ask God for favors or for wishes or for wishes. You know, I don't ask God for favors or for wishes or for wishes. You know, but I do think that if you sit on the edge of your bed and you ask what foolish thing you're doing to make it worse, that you'll get an answer right now. And it won't be the one you want, but it might be the one that if you listen to would set things straight. I don't think that I've ever been in a situation where if something wasn't going right for me and I sat and thought, okay, I'm willing to figure out what I'm doing wrong, which is a big thing to think because you never know how much you're doing wrong. It might be something that you really don't want to contend with. But if you clear some space to meditate on that, probability that you'll figure out something that you did that was stupid, that's bending you and twisting you in the wind, you'll get an answer very, very rapidly. I don't ask God for favors or for wishes or for wishes. You know, I don't ask God for favors or for wishes or for wishes. You know, and it's not obvious how you do that. You know, I mean, it's not like you know how you're manipulating your neurons or something. It happens of its own accord in some sense, like you can participate in it, I guess, and you can interfere with it, and it seems to take a certain amount of willpower, but it still all happens mysteriously behind the scenes. And I would say this sort of attitude towards, let's say, prayer that we're discussing is just an extension of that. It's something like, well, you admit that there's a problem first, and then you ask for the minimum necessary intervention, which would be, all right, well, I'd like to move forward on this, some small amount that someone like me could actually manage. I'd be willing to carry it out. And then you reorient the way you're thinking as a consequence of that, and something usually pops out of the abyss to guide you. Very strange, but it's not really any stranger than the fact that we can think at all. Because the fact that we can think is actually very strange. Strange like the fact that we can dream is strange. And that's strange beyond belief, that you can dream. Or that something in you dreams. Which is a much better way of thinking about it, because it's not like you're really in control of your dreams.
Fruition, you know. Love to the Petersons all day. Campbell back in the building. Make some noise for Joseph Campbell. Drop your wave emojis if you're feeling this thing. Yeah.
Consciousness has other notions of how things ought to be.
What virtue is, and so on, and so on, and so on. Hey.
One of the problems that man has to face is reconciling himself to the foundations of his own existence. And this is the first function of mythology. And this is the first function of mythology. That a reconciliation of consciousness with the mystery of being. And this is the first function of mythology. Not criticizing it. Shakespeare, in his definition of art in Hamlet, where he says, art holds the mirror up to nature, is a perfect definition, I would say, of the first function of mythology. Yeah, when you hold a mirror up to yourself, your consciousness becomes aware of its support. What it is that is supporting it. You may be shocked at what you see. You may be greatly pleased. Hey. But one way or another, you become aware of yourself. Your consciousness becomes aware of that darkness, that being which came into being out of darkness and which is its own support. Hey. And this is the first function of mythology. This is the first function of mythology. That reconciliation of consciousness with the mystery of being. And this is the first function of mythology. Hey. And the realization of their mystery as something that consciousness is not going to be able to criticize, not even going to be able to elucidate, not even going to be able to name. It is something beyond naming, beyond all definitions. That's the first point. And when that is lost, one loses this sense of awe, which Goethe calls the best thing in man, the sense of gratitude for one's privilege of having this center of consciousness aware of these things. And this is the first function of mythology. This is the first function of mythology. That a reconciliation of consciousness with the mystery of being. And this is the first function of mythology. Yeah! Hey! Yeah!
Akira.
Yeah.
He started Kount.
What's that? Oh shit.
When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil. But I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and have recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own. Not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine. Not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine. So none of them can hurt me. No one can implicate me in ugliness, nor can I feel angry at my relative or hate it. We were born to work together like feet, hands and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. To feel anger at someone, to turn your back on it, these are obstructions. Yo, discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Whatever this is that I am, it is flesh, a little spirit and intelligence. Yeah. Throw away your books. Stop letting yourself be distracted. That is not allowed. Instead, as if you were dying right now, despise your flesh. A mess of blood, pieces of bone, a woven tangle of nerves, veins, arteries. Consider what the spirit is, air, and never the same air, but vomited out and gulped in again every instant. Finally, the intelligence. Think of it this way, you're a whole man. Stop allowing your mind to be a slave, to be jerked about by selfish impulses, to kick against fate and the present, to mistrust the future. What is divine is full of providence. Even chance is not divorced from nature, from the inweaving and infolding of things governed by providence. Everything proceeds from it. And then there is necessity and the needs of the whole world, of which you are a part. Whatever the nature of the whole does and whatever serves to maintain it is good for every part of nature. The world is maintained by change in the elements and in the things they compose. That should be enough for you. Treat it as an axiom. Treat it as an axiom. Yo, yo! Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Oh, what a glorious thing, waking up in the morning, baby. Oh, what a glorious thing, you get to have the whole day. Hey, oh, what a glorious thing, waking up in the morning, baby. Oh, what a glorious thing, you get to have a whole. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Remember how long you've been putting this off? How many extensions the gods gave you and you didn't use them? At some point you have to recognize what world it is that you belong to, what power rules it and from what source you spring. That there's a limit to the time assigned to you, and if you don't use it to free yourself, it will be gone and will never return.
Hey yo, how you feeling, baby? It's that quarantine stream. It's that Meaningwave live. Shouts out to everybody that's in.
Now the third function of a mythological tradition is to validate and maintain a certain moral order. Now these moral orders greatly differ from one society to another. For example, the requirements of a primitive hunting community are very, very different from the primitive planting community. What is required of the young men and women is in each case quite different. Likewise, in a complex society of differentiated tasks with professional doctors, medical men, astronomers, scientists, governing people, trading people, all of these coordinated in one society, we have a quite different social problem, quite different moral problem from that of a simple primitive community.
The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in a way that culture wants to. The individual must be shaped. He must be made to react in a way that culture wants to.
What makes you laugh? What's the fun stuff for you?
Funny you say that. I just retired from the military in November 2015. And I was going and going and going and going. And I never really, I was a happy guy, but I'm never in the moment of like sitting back and I want to travel here to have fun or do this or do that. I've never been that person. But the first time I really got a chance to experience true happiness and true peace. So what I did to myself to become who I am today, it takes a great toll on your body. I believe God gave me time to rest, and He took me out of commission. Not even the mind of Goggins could get me back up. So I had about a good 6-7 months where I was out. And when I was out, I had time to reflect on all I had accomplished. And that was the first time in my life where I sat back and said, wow. Because only I may be telling you some of the story, I know the exact truth of how brutal my life was. And how I shouldn't be on this show today. And how the mind and how beautiful it is. What brings me joy and happiness is knowing how beautiful the mind is. What brings me joy and happiness is knowing how beautiful the mind is. What brings me joy and happiness is knowing how beautiful the mind is. And I'm one of the few people that didn't read about it, didn't experience it through some
You talk sometimes about weak men. Why are weak men such a problem?
Well, weak people are a problem, in general. God, I don't mean physically weak. I mean cowardly and deceitful. I'm thinking it more in terms of moral weakness. There's a variety of reasons. First of all, if you can't support your own weight, let's say, then someone else has to do it. And that's not good. If you don't pick a forthright and useful and noble pathway through life, then you'll become bitter and too hurt by the tragedy of existence, and then you tend to seek your revenge wherever you can get it. And that's not good. So it's a mistake on all fronts. It's not good for you, it's not good for your family, it's not good for the community. It's certainly not a good medium to long-term strategy because life is very, very difficult and you have to be prepared for that. That's strength. Yeah. And necessary. That's strength. Here's the strength. And necessary. What's the answer to the meaning of life? 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 Here's an answer. I was trying to solve this terrible puzzle about how it was that human beings got themselves in such a tangle about what they believed. Such a tangle that we were pointing the ultimate weapons of destruction at one another, which, by the way, we are still doing. I thought, okay, well, I understand that. We need our belief systems. They orient us. And that means there will be conflict between belief systems, and that can be a catastrophe. And that's being played out everywhere, again, in very many ways. What's the solution to that? Well, one possibility is there's no solution. It's just mayhem all the way around. Could be the case. But it seemed to me, as I delved into it, that the proper solution to that was to live properly. As an individual. You're more powerful than you think. Yeah. Way more powerful. God only knows what you are. In the final analysis. You're more powerful than you think. Way more powerful. You're blind to your own weaknesses, but you're also blind to your own strengths. And so then I think, well, if you got your act together, it'd be better for you, and instantly it would be better for your family, assuming they wanted you to get your act together, and not everyone does. And then it would be better for the community. Like, how far could you take that? If you stopped wasting time, and if you stopped lying, and if you oriented yourself to the highest possible good that you could conceive of, and you committed to that. How much good could you do? Well, I would say, why don't you find out? So, that's what I think you should do. You should find out.
You're more powerful than you think. Way more powerful. God only knows what you are. And the final analysis. You're more powerful than you think. Way more powerful. You're blind to your own weaknesses, you're also blind to your own strength.
History is just a 25,000-year dash from the trees to the starship.
Yeah.
History is just a 25,000-year dash from the trees.
Make some noise for Terrence we can.
And while it's going on, it's wild and woolly.
Shouts out to everybody locked in.
It's like that.
Shouts out to everybody supporting. You are hugely appreciated.
And then you're in the starship. 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 Because we are like bacteria or something in the shortness of our lifespan. To us, 25,000 years, you can get lost in the middle of that and you can't see either end. But from the point of view of a species, it's just instantaneous. History is just a 25,000-year dash from the trees to the starship. History is just a 25,000-year dash from the trees to the starship. 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 From the trees to the starship.
You see, for me, superheroes will always spark the imagination of people around the world. Around the world. Around the world. Around the world. Regardless of their background. Because I think that people are always looking for something that represents the ideal person or the ideal situation. You know, almost all of us have loved fairy tales when we were young. Just remember stories of giants and witches, wizards and monsters, things that were so colorful, bigger than life. Bigger than life. But then you get a little older and you're too old to read fairy tales. But you never outgrow your love of that type of story.
That's like the story. That's like the story. That's like the story.
Of that type of story. But you never outgrow your love.
And the moral is that the realization of your bliss, your true being, comes when you have put aside passing moment with its terror and with its temptations and its statement of requirements of
Hey, yo, make some noise for Joseph Campbell. Akira. Exclusive! Meaningwave stream!
And the moral is that the realization of your bliss, your true being, comes when you have put aside passing moment with its terror and with its temptations and its statement of requirements of life. should live this way. Well, I always tell my students, follow your bliss.
Hey.
Follow your bliss.
Hey.
I say follow your bliss and don't be afraid. Follow your bliss and don't be afraid. And doors will open where you didn't know they were going to be.
Hey, hey.
Your bliss, where the deep sense of being informed, going where your body and soul want to go. When you have that feeling, then stay with it and don't let anyone throw you off. One fine evening, I was in my favorite restaurant. At a table were sitting a father, a mother, and a scrawny little boy, about 12 years old. The father says to the boy, "Drink your tomato juice." The boy says, "I don't want to." The father, with a louder voice, says, "Drink your tomato juice." And the mother says, "Don't make him do what he doesn't want to do." The father looks at her and he says, "He can't go through life doing what he wants to do. If he does only what he wants to do, he'll be dead. Look at me. I've never done the thing I wanted to in all my life." Follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. I say follow your bliss and don't be afraid. Follow your bliss and don't be afraid. And doors will open where you didn't know they were going to be. A poet is one who's made a profession and a lifestyle of being in touch with that. Most people have to be concerned with other things. They get themselves involved in economic and other activities, or get drafted into a war that isn't the one you're interested in. Most people living in that realm of occasional concerns, they all have the capacity that's waiting to be awakened. Well, we're having experiences all the time, which may, on occasion, render some sense of this. A little intuition of where your joy is. Grab it. No one can tell you what it's going to be. You've got to learn to recognize your own depths. Follow your bliss.
Hey.
Follow your bliss.
Hey, yo.
I say follow your bliss and don't be afraid. Follow your bliss and don't be afraid. And doors will open where you didn't know they were going to be.
Hey, hey.
It's miraculous. If you do follow your bliss, you put yourself on a kind of track that has been there all the while waiting for you. And the life that you ought to be living is the one you're living somehow. When you can see it, you begin to deal with people who are in the field of your bliss. And they open doors to you right there, wherever you are. If you're following your bliss. Follow your bliss.
Hey.
Follow your bliss. I say follow your bliss and don't be afraid. Follow your bliss and don't be afraid. And doors will open where you didn't know they were going to be. Follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. Say follow your bliss and don't be afraid. Follow your bliss and don't be afraid. And doors will open where you didn't know they were going to be.
One thing I might mention, most writers, and I think it's an unfortunate thing, they try to write something that they think a certain audience might enjoy. I've never been able to do that, because I can't put myself in the mind of other people. what I enjoy. So every time I've written a story, I've always tried to write the sort of story that I myself would enjoy reading. The sort of story that I myself would enjoy reading. A story that would interest me while I'm writing it, as I'm waiting to find out what happens next. And I can't know what other people think, but I can know what I think. I can't know what other people think, but I can know what I think. And I feel I'm not that unusual. If there's a type of story I like, there must be lots of people who like the same type of stories. Therefore, I have always written to please myself, not to please a certain type of audience. The sort of story that I myself would enjoy reading. The sort of story that I myself would enjoy reading. Because you can't know the audience as well as you know yourself. And if I write a story that I'm enjoying while I'm writing it, and I can't wait to see what happens next, then I'm hoping that a large proportion of the public will feel the same way and they'll enjoy it too. So to sum it up, I have always tried to please myself, not other people. And somehow it seems to have worked, because I guess I'm not that different than other people. I've always tried to write the sort of story that I myself would enjoy reading. The sort of story that I myself would enjoy reading. The sort of story that I myself would enjoy reading. The sort of story that I myself would enjoy reading. So good luck to you. Thanks for listening, and I really enjoyed talking to you. Excelsior.
Yeah, baby! Yo.
Damn.
Damn! 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 Yo, what's cracking, baby? That was Meaningwave Live. That was a Meaningwave Live. Holy cow. Holy cow! Yo. Make some noise for yourself. That was crazy. Yo! Damn, I am, Woo! Woo! Yeah, that was crazy. Shouts out to everyone who's locked in. Shouts out to everyone who was engaged in that situation, in that experience, in that once in a lifetime. You know, this is rare stuff. We're engaging in rare activities here. I just played 2 unreleased records. God knows if they'll ever come out, or when they'll ever come out, or if they'll ever come out. You just heard some of those in that context. That was crazy. Thank you for everyone who's locked in. Shouts out to everyone who is supporting. Thank you, Andrew Klein. Thank you, Vim Fuego. Thank you, Giffy. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you, Mike B. Thank you, James Royer. Thank you, Nicholas Lepar. Thank you, X-Hammer. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you, James. Thank you, Prolific Endangered. Thank you, Small Snack. Said you're good for the world. Have my simp bucks. Yo, it doesn't count as simp if there's meaning involved. Meaning negates simp. Simp activities are negated by meaning. That makes them not simp activities. That makes them epic activities in 2020. Actually, and I'm very grateful to you. That's called supporting righteousness. Shouts out to Pedro Katz. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Wapistan Lang. Thank you, Cosmic Finds. Thank you, Chris O'Dell. Chris is a bad motherfucker. I'm Mama Jamma, and I was on his podcast recently. I'm not sure if that's been published yet. If it has, it'll be on his website. If it hasn't, it'll be dropping shortly. And you'll notice if you follow me on Twitter, because I retweet things. Yeah. Man like DS Duenas says, God bless Meaningwave. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Mike B, inspired by DS and everyone else up in here. Bop! Yeah, exactly. Shouts out to Cosmic Finds, thank you. Thank you everyone who is supporting the wave. Supporting these get downs, these nightly get downs. These nightly opportunities for us to gather together. You know? Ooh. You know what this means? We did the Meaningwave set. After the Meaningwave set comes the party. It ain't over, baby. It ain't over. Shouts out to everyone locked in. Pushing Forward said you play some epic tracks, Akira. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Appreciate all your energy. Appreciate all your righteousness. Jaden says, got me crying in the club after that. You ever cried in the club? You ever cried in the club? Chris Lena says that track was sick. When's that coming to the Meaningwave mix, Dons? If you mean the Joseph Campbell ones, there was a couple there. I got a whole unreleased Joseph Campbell album that's just all epic. Every track is a massive smash. Currently unreleased because the Joseph Campbell Foundation don't have the rights to it, and they're the people who had the rights to the stuff that was used on the album that came out. But like Netflix or someone owns the rights to the stuff I sampled on those songs, so releasing them will be tricky. But my feeling on it is it's just a case of maximizing and increasing clout. You know, we just ramp out the clout, and then they're going to be begging me to do things like that, let alone like, you know what I mean? I think that's the way we do it. So we just got to keep maximizing over here. You keep doing your thing, keep sharing the music and all that type of thing, and we'll keep rocking the house. And meanwhile, you know, you can play back this. If you're a member of the channel, you'll be able to download this mix probably next week, probably late next week. I will extract it and master it and upload it as a separate mix, and then you can play that to your heart's content in your vehicle or your domestical house. You know what I mean? House. In your house. If anyone here has not smashed the like, smash the like. We're about to go in for the second wave of Funk Time Party Time. If anyone's got a Twitter account, post a link to this and let them know we're going in on the Future Funk Party Time. We're increasing the levels. The levs are being ramped up. We're maximizing the pressure. So let the people know. We're about to go in. I just gotta compose myself. Just gotta recompose my shit. Thank you, Andrew, for the super chat. He says, break it down. You already know. You already know, baby. We are breaking this thing into all of its component pieces. Yeah. Self-reliance. Yeah. Self-control. Yeah, this is from that Stoic Beats that came out today. Stoic Beats came out today. You can listen to that on Spotify, add it to your playlists, all that stuff. You can download it on Bandcamp. If you're a member of the channel, you can download the MP3 from the community tab. It's waiting for you. If you're a patron, you can download it. It's waiting for you. Yeah. We're about to ramp up the levels. Getting ready to ramp up those levs. Yeah. Bit about. It's Friday. It's Friday. Hard work and persistence, self-reliance always. Yeah. This the instrumentals are an important part of the Meaningwave psychotechnology, as we know, because what happens is you put them on and the stickiest bits of the songs pop into your head. So So you can put this stuff on while you're working or chilling or sleeping or whatever, but like the core messages will come up, and it's a stickier way because it encourages your mind to try and recreate them. You start trying to sing along in your head, so it makes it sink into you even further. You know, in that whole Neo in the Matrix, I know Kung Fu thing that we're up to here. That's what it does. Yeah. Chris Linner, thanks for your service, Dons. Just found out that a close friend of mine's got diagnosed with corona, was feeling shitty about that. This is what I needed. Your close friend is going to be fine, man. I say that not knowing anything about your close friend. But I think your close friend is going to be cool. Corona ain't no death sentence for, just for anybody or whatever. And, I'm sure your friend knows what's up, but he should be like banging all that vitamin C. All that. We're going to be cool, baby. We're going to be cool. We're going to be super cool. Your friend's going to be cool. Self-reliance, always human. Word XP is Akira the Don, a descendant of Marcus Aurelius. Probably. Thank you, Wapistan Lang, for the super chat. Dropped a diamond. Yeah, that's sick. We appreciate you. Sending love and prayers to Chris Lee and his friend. Everyone in the chat is doing just that. Everybody logged in is doing just that. Yeah. All right, you ready? Let me just do some tweets. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Assistant. Self-reliance always makes me. Oh, that chat. Righteous chat. Luke says, bless you and your friend Chris. Take it for a day at a time and don't worry. If worrying worked, it would have worked by now. Worrying is praying for that which you don't want. Well, everybody knows that. Worrying is praying for that you don't want. So we don't do that. We pray for what we do want, so we think the positive outcome. We think about the outcome we want. Hard work and persistence. Self-reliance always. Strength, perseverance, self-control. Hard work and persistence. Self-reliance always. Cheerful strength, perseverance, self-control. Yeah! 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 Whoa! Self-control. 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 Self-reliance always. Strength. Yeah. Yeah, make some noise. Someone just asked, Small in Australia said, yo, is This Week in Meaningwave coming out soon? That's the one thing, I'm behind on in a major way, is what was the This Week in Meaningwave podcast. I'm behind on that. I apologize. Between doing these streams and making the Alan Watts album and the other things, you know, sleeping occasionally, I haven't made time for that, and I need to. So, yeah, thank you for pointing out that some people do care and want to hear it, and I'll get on it. Okay. All right, we're going in. It's time.
Akira.
dance floor, this is what you do.
Yeah, baby! Make some goddamn noise. Yeah! Holy shit!
What up, baby? Well, that was something, huh? That was something. Yeah, make some noise for yourself. That was Meaningwave Live. That was Meaningwave Live on a Friday. We had that Meaningwave Live set. It was that quarantine stream. We hit it with our Future Funk disco party. We went all out on a Future Funk disco party. Yo, that was crazy, huh? Word XP, what do you credit your energy levels to, Akira? Damn, I credit that shit to meaning. Meaning! Also, it helps you guys help, you know what I mean? You transfer your energy via the internet to me. Bzzzoom, bzzzoom. You know what I mean? It's going to be sick. Well, it was sick. I was just suddenly started thinking in the future. Halfway through saying that sentence, partly because of the Elon music, I was thinking about all these satellites that Elon's throwing up in the sky that are going to give us like super fast internet to deliver quantum computing level transfers. You know, some people think, oh, this shit is going to kill us all. It's going to give us quantum level transfers, baby. That's what's going on. Imagine the shit we're going to be able to do with quantum streams. Right? What would be nice is if they got that shit online like pretty quick, you know what I mean? Get this quarantine thing sorted, and then we can switch right from quarantine streams to quantum streams. That's what I want to happen. That's what I'm praying for. You know what I mean? Like I say, you don't worrying is praying for what you don't want, right? You want to be thinking about what you do want. All right? Everybody should be doing that. If everybody does that, maybe that's what will manifest. Maybe all this Orwellian nightmare occurred because we all watched all these goddamn movies about Orwellian nightmares. We were just thinking about Orwellian shit all the time. We thought about dystopias. We made movies about dystopias. We wrote songs about dystopias. Our fashion was based on those movies about dystopias. We just lived dystopias until they became real. Maybe we should dream something more useful. Huh? So I'm having quantum dreams, baby. I'm thinking of quantum possibilities and quantum futures. All right? And quantum streams. The quantum meaning streams. That's what's up. Yeah, make some goddamn noise. Thank you to everybody who is supporting the wave. Thank you, Davey G. Says Akira about to end the pandemic by himself. Yo, we all got our parts to play, baby. You know that we all got our parts to play. You know? And this is my part. Multiverse Media Space says, if any of you are familiar with PCB FL, I think that means Florida, I've gotten in touch with Club La Vela, and when they open next spring summer, they would love to get ATD as a guest DJ. Yeah! How many of you think could make it if I can get the Don fam out here? That's sick, man. Let's go Florida. That's righteous. Well, I can tell you for facts that we've got, it's in the thousands of people listening to Meaningwave in Florida on Spotify, just on Spotify every month. I know because I've got a chart that tells me where people are listening. People are listening, like for some reason, the most people right now are listening in Chicago. I don't know what's going on in Chicago, but Chicago listening to Meaningwave all fucking day, baby. And that's cool. But yeah, you know, Florida, let's make it happen. You know what I mean? Let's make it happen. I've been saying it's time to take Meaningwave live. You know, I've been wanting to take Meaningwave live. And what happened? What did God do? God said, you got to stay indoors, Don. And I said, shit. That's an opportunity to go live. You know what I mean? To go live and do live Meaningwave sets and also Future Funk throwdowns on a Friday. You know? Because that's what the people need. That's what the people need. Chris Lena, keep calm, play Meaningwave. Exactly that. Keep calm, play Meaningwave. Wapistan Lang says, love y'all. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Thank you to everyone who was here. It means a great deal that you would choose to spend your time here on the quarantine stream. Number 26. That 26th quarantine stream. The 26th. Scrolling letters. You can tell people, you can stop telling people to do emojis now. Yes, you can. Yo! Hey, thank you to everyone who supported. If you want to support the wave, you can join the channel. If you join the channel, you get to drop smart emojis like LZ just did. Just drop that lum emoji. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's cool. You also get to download all the mixes. I put the new mix or some kind of download up every day. Every day, you know what I mean? So you can stock up on their mixes and downloads and put them on a big old hard drive just in case they switch off the internet, or just in case, you know, you're in a situation where the internet is down, you know what I mean? Or just because you want to keep things for posterity. Because there's some of you who are discovering, I'm in deep in the game, right? I made like 50-something mixtapes in the 10s, all of which are now unavailable. None of which are online anymore unless you go snooping around the dark web or some shit. I don't know. I haven't tried it myself. You know what I mean? Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what the next wave is going to be? Maybe I'm about to morph into something else. Who knows? We shall see what the quantum period brings. But yeah, if you want to support the wave, you can become a member of the channel. You can become a patron. You can make a one-time donation. All the links of these things are in the description. You want to check out that new Stoic Wave, Stoic Beats album on all streaming platforms now, and Bandcamp. The Gary V album, The Gary V Show, is called, is out now if you haven't heard that. We got a brand new single dropping next Friday with Mr. Rogers. Then we got a brand new single dropping the Friday after that with somebody else. Then we got a brand new single dropping the Friday after that with somebody that you love. And then we got an album dropping the Friday after that with somebody you love. You know, it's only epic activities. Only in 2020. We do nothing else. Nothing else but epic activities. So assume that the person you're talking to has something that you might need to know. And, you know, be excellent and be wavy. You know, that's what you should do. It's Saturday morning in Germany. Good morning. Saturday. Shit, there you go. Boom. We smashed out Friday. We destroyed Friday. Boom. Friday's done. Almost done. I got a couple hours of it left over here. I'm going to go off now. Maybe my family's still awake and haven't gone to bed. And if they're awake, I can chill with them. If not, then I can't. We shall see. But it's been wonderful spending time with you guys. Yes, it has. And now it's time to go. It's time to go. The vibes have been regulated. We did what we came to do. The vibes have been regulated. We did what we came to do. Thank you, Davey G, for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Multiverse Media Space, for the $20 super chat. You bad man. Hang on. You asked the same question again. Or did those messages just come on the screen? That's very confusing. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with the screen. Anyway. Joshua Tran says, damn man, you went late. It's Friday. You know, Friday's the one we always go in on a Friday. We go ultra on a Friday. I don't know why. It just seems like it's the right thing to do. You know, we'll be back tomorrow for that Saturday session. You know, and then Sunday is Easter. Easter. We'll probably be earlier on the Sunday than normal, so make sure you're subscribed. Smash that bell. Make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube unsubscribed about 1,000+ people from the channel this month. I don't know why. I don't know what they're up to. I don't know what they're up to. They're up to some weirdness, you know? But that's cool. That's cool, man. We keep it cracking regardless, you know? So keep it locked. Stay safe. Stay wavy. My homie, whose homie got the corona, praying for you, family. Everything's going to be groovy. Don't you fucking worry about a thing. We're going to come out the other side of this way wavier. It's going to be dope, okay? Don't you be worrying about no apocalyptic motherfuckers. Don't be worrying about no prophets of doom, all right? It's going to be groovy, okay? And this time, we like to put our hands together, and we like to make a big shout out to the big man upstairs, that wave father, that ocean king, you know what I mean? That infinite everything from whence we came, and we like to say thank you, man. Thank you for all of this glory, you know. Thank you for all this glory. Thank you for all these opportunities. Thank you for these opportunities to go deep and go hard. Thank you for these opportunities to take stock of what we have and what we've lost and what is coming, you know what I mean? Thank you for the opportunity to reset. Thank you for the opportunity to, breathe in. Sometimes you got to breathe in, and sometimes you got to breathe out. Can't have one without the other. Lights on, lights off, wax on, wax off. All is necessary, right? All is mind and mind is all, so thank you for that. We are grateful. You know, this is Good Friday, and it's been a good
Friday. It's been a real good Friday, and we are grateful.
Amen. Yeah. I don't know where Hercules is at, but so I'm gonna have to do the by 5 myself, alright? So crank that Soldier Boy. We're gonna go in one last time and say goodbye. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bye!